the White House is reviewing 1 million documents approved with the Biden Autopen. This comes as a former aide to Jill Biden, Anthony Bernal. He's the latest to plead the fifth.
Did you ever advise President Joe Biden to pardon his son, Hunter Biden?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
Was President Joe Biden fit to exercise the duties of the president?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights.
Did any unelected official or family member of President Joe Biden execute the duties of the presidency?
Respectfully decline to answer the question.
Did President Joe Biden ever instruct you to lie regarding his health at any time?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question.
Okay, I think you get the point. There's a lot of that pleading the fifth. House Oversight Committee member Congressman Pat Fallon joins me now. Congressman, Biden says he made all the decisions with the Autopen. He made them himself. Are you okay with that explanation?
Stuart, absolutely not, because if he really did, all of his aides would be more than willing to just come forward and answer the questions and not invoke the fifth. I mean, how are you going to incriminate yourself when you're just asked a question about somebody else and in a matter that's really more political moving forward? That's why our office is going to file legislation to compel the use of the Autopen only when you're signing, a letter from 8-year-old Cade from Waco, Texas kind of thing. If it has force of law or an executive order and it's going to require action of the federal government, it should be signed by the hand of the President of the United States, period, end of story, full stop.
Well, I'm sure you know that Congressman, Democrat Jasmine Crockett, she spoke on the Autopen investigation. I think she thinks it's a waste of money, but listen to this.
Can you give us a reaction, your thoughts this morning?
Just another time in which we're wasting taxpayer money. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, that's the point, a waste of taxpayers' money. What do you think, Congressman? Is it a waste of taxpayer money to find out who was in charge?
No, I think that's a very important thing for the American people and for our Constitution. When we elect someone, we don't elect a family member of the president. We don't elect bureaucrats. We elect one person to be the president of the United States, and that person should exercise those duties. I don't think there's anything more important, but I don't tend to comment on what Ms. Crockett says because it's always hard left drivel and cover for the Democrats. And then we just have to move forward and just consider the source.
I think that was a comment, Congressman. Hard left drivel. I think that was a comment, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let me move on. I want to talk about a serious subject here. I want to talk about the Texas floods. 134 people now confirmed dead. Now, look, some people are blaming federal cuts to the Weather Service and to FEMA. What's your response to that?
Those people are in orbit around Neptune, Stuart, because, first of all, those cuts won't even go into effect until October 1st. That's next fiscal year. And the National Weather Service and their union even said that all the all the warnings were issued in a timely manner. We saw the state response was exquisite. There was a lot of synergy created between President Trump and the federal response and Governor Abbott and the Texas response and at the state level. And we saved 1,000 people, first responders. Saved 1,000. It is a tragedy that we lost 134 people, and there's more. I think 93 continue to be missing. When that river rose 26 feet in 45 minutes, this is an act of God that happens once every really about 1,000 years. So the response was very good. It's just sometimes tragedies occur, and it's very sad.
Is a great deal of money going to be spent? Not just to clean this up, but to do something about future events like this? You're spending big bucks?
We certainly want to mitigate it as best we can. You can spend lots of treasure, and unfortunately, there are going to be acts of God. You just want to minimize the casualties. I don't think anybody really could have expected. It really shocks me that a river could rise that quickly and to that volume. It really is staggering.
It's astonishing, actually. Congressman, thanks very much. Appreciate it very much, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Stuart. God bless.
By the way, following Fox's initial donation to Kerr County Flood Relief Fund, our generous viewers have helped raise $7 million to aid Central Texas communities. Now, you can still donate by going to the website on your screen or scanning that QR code. You're very generous people.